Even the office of the president is not above the law.
We must hold those in authority, including myself, accountable.
So, Mr. President, make a difference, set the agenda, reset the economy and this nation.
Me say, me nama me Ghana calcium butum. Yes, I am going to Ababima, Mato Mahama.
Yen someone phone you na kwaba ebiom emra jumadi. So His Excellency John Mahama, National Prayer and Thanksgiving. Or in some bebre at Tuda and what you know, and commodity bebre at Koso, ewo o my Ghana mo president say Oba befra Kunyasua, o my Ghana, you holding accountable and what you know, I want some bebre abba among folk can some say John Mahama and say the second coming Oba the Jumaye, but I was young, you could tell some a Koso, Yakoba, and somewhere cheap papa.
We must hold those in authority, including myself, accountable to the highest standards of integrity and humility. Public office is not a privilege for personal gain. It is a sacred trust bestowed by the people and a responsibility to serve all, especially the most vulnerable of us. Even the office of the president, which by the grace of God I now hold, is not above the law. Leadership must be grounded in justice, in honesty, and a reverence of God. If we want a just Ghana, we must be just in leadership. A nation's greatness is not measured by the heights of its skyscrapers or the size of its budget. The values of its people are the true measure of a nation's greatness. The virtues of courage, of honesty, of discipline, of sacrifice, and compassion are what really measure the greatness of any nation. It is in these quiet strengths that the true power of our country Ghana resides. It is through these virtues that we will rise and prosper. I extend my most profound appreciation to the Church, from the Assemblies of God, to the Catholic Bishops' Conference, to the Christian Council of Ghana, to the Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, and every fellowship denomination of Christendom.
Even the office of the president, which by the grace of God I now hold, is not above the law. Leadership must be grounded in justice, in honesty, and a reverence of God. If we want a just Ghana, we must be just in leadership. A nation's greatness is not measured by the heights of its skyscrapers or the size of its budget. The values of its people are the true measure of a nation's greatness. The virtues of courage, of honesty, of discipline, of sacrifice, and compassion are what really measure the greatness of any nation. It is in these quiet strengths that the true power of our country Ghana resides. It is through these virtues that we will rise and prosper. I extend my most profound appreciation to the Church, from the Assemblies of God, to the Catholic Bishops' Conference, to the Christian Council of Ghana, to the Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, and every fellowship denomination of Christendom, and indeed to all believers across this land. Thank you for being our moral anchors in the storms of life.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, the writer.
His Excellency John Mahama.
Of course.
I'm for say African President Abba.
Yeah.
On one day to just say you holding accountable. And the nipa be say no or ye juma.
Yeah.
Obe make sure say obey juma pa.
Of course.
Say the beya www o free so a o man no money dimboni bia ba quick one. Iye ngura mo e.
Oh, the writer we dey. Ma me na wasi. Na me charge for na fi. Yeah.
The
writer, in the first place, Thanksgiving Day ye right na nkrofo bebre susu say etoda bia enyem paye na de chichire o mai ye nyina gitum but at this point be edinai right me ankasa na me kasa nkrofo no but ma dwa sesa are ye ma dwa sesa na say abrabo na ankasa ye bo no opon wadwuma be ye nyina no ye nyina gitum say spirituality ka ho ye nyina gitum say obetima make a lot of effort but say nyankopon ka ho a wo effort na obe make no enye effortless enchimu mfaso beba so right mampani nkoma odi
nse amanfo se oman no enye mpaibọ ni ehia o ehia adwuma na nkasa ehia mampani obeba ba ya adwuma and this Thanksgiving we no na amanfo se mfaso ni so
right enye me nkasa me ka bi but dia ma adwasa ne se adwuma ne dia wo be ye but right ye kasa kese atorenchem aguso eto aman hodo right enei ukopie motogwa riot ashasi chaos ho se mente me ho ase esi nne ya opon de mampani pese wo ye adwempa ko wo nyina ontimi nye
nokwasem
right would this are some of the things o se gitum na ehu se nyankopon se duru ba bia oka ho right aside that straight to mampani nkoma odi ye no right finally me ne wo ya adwen se de bia bu mampani ka no afi ne yenya mampani a odi o man ne so at first na ye ni mampani
onya abutrew
right assembly de abutre bia
bia so say politicians o mano de o meka ni say ya so official na kwa bibia ho
right o ma akonya no so no enu asem nko obaso enu asem ko sana de bia shake say politician o pa akonya na no asem ko na onya hwe a e na be hu reality but mampani John Mahama his excellency but there are evidence to prove say they all can but why bida because wabra okọ opposition no odene mu si ho no ankasa kan in 2024 campaign say odene mu si ho manana do aban in 7.5 months say omo investigate no ye nyina agitum say kisi ajaben OSP investigate no say ne ho so but eno your opposition oba aban mu no e na wasa aka kire say ye hold no accountable the right enti mampani e my opportunity say ya yete ha say oye bibi ne nkoya ye betima criticize no say was a security agencies and making sure say omo put you into proper checks omo betima put no
sir 2016 ofra ban mu no memfa no say na do Akuffo addo ne na ban e hold John Mahama accountable
of course
but I say if abone o ani for men can say John Mahama dibem and this time we can no na metia say me odidie kakra onimu
of course but assembly nya because ade no edin case da wa ba kwa me investigate no ene yewie ne se odibem onye bone enti se ne osan be gina Ghana fo anim ka se obi a wo Ghana ha bia no onye above the law e was say oye accountable to Ghana for including ono mampeni no wa bra oye na dwuman osifoma ye hold an accountable I love this man because insurance say obenya politician na nsamo kan opposition oba power guso kasa asem na omunya ba power pe won say omo level of communication a change omo nsam choice of words ebesisa but this time order so gina baby odina ne nkoma na odi opposition no san nkoma no guso di right ade ba akuni oye government appointee oye minister mampani na o appoint no see ye hold one rankasa responsible ye hold accountable won na you no so ye hold accountable the wo ko bokro no na at the end of the day so si uso a why dey twitwajo
enti mampani no kwase ye hold accountable na wo minister na wo MP MC wo ko gi ho Ghana akohwe nsa so se Max Kofi Jumadi na se ukọ hwia nsa sika na ye chewa right ye ntumi man be gina me defend because president na nkasa no ye hold no accountable right Madin Kaka said, a quite back one man penny bet my faso. I restore hope in Ghanaians, said your car said. Ghana for a lose hope in politics, any democracy, into a person or restore hope in the back. But these are some of the things here that they restore hope. What the engineer said, you quack a vampire, you could frame me, now you tell me as a keke. You quiet the messenger, man penny no air passing. That message alone is a restoring hope message. And a man penny, they maintain ha. Be a very comfortable say mampani si bibia oya yesu se enkoye bia no yen nyire no emanimu ho akontantre ye right anye keno for atamodia o se oyare na do emfa no ho onka ho asem nkobiem right I agree omo ka sa no ebesi na bibia anya nsesa ye die in the first 6 months afeni anya mampani
Just a baby sister.
Commander, you enquire this video, Emra. Duncan Williams, and say, Abronya attack, no, Emma, MP4, Omanam Suchebu say, Abronya attack, our attack Duncan Williams, no, Woman from who film, a queen simple brave, but Duncan Williams, a Casawa, see, but Casawi, no, not among 14 como, and say, every person in common, a more de bar. Yet, Summer, or catch John Dramani Mahama bar, ever sound to us.
As I reflected, I realized that in the 50s and the 60s, Ghana was ahead of Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea, and even China. We were ahead of them. And I started meditating, and suddenly I said, why has the gold become dim or dark? What happened to us? This state of retrogression under the leadership of our president, John Dramani Mahama, must be reversed. I look forward in my lifetime to see a new Ghana. A Ghana where our sons and daughters will not line up in any embassy for visa to travel out of the shores of this country for greener pastures. But that our sons and our daughters will be born, raised, schooled, educated, and live and work and flourish and thrive within the borders of Ghana, and will only travel outside for vacation and holidays, but not to go and see greener pastures. All that we will see that day come. And Mr. President, I know that you don't have too many years ahead of you like Singapore had. But Jesus fulfilled his mission in 3 years. And the Bible said all things are possible to him that believes. And that with God nothing shall be impossible. And as a believer, it is also said that you can do all things, Mr. President, through Christ who strengthens you. So, Mr. President, within 3 years, make a difference. Impact this well. Change the narrative of Ghana. Let the city thrive under your leadership. Let the city flourish under your leadership. Let things get better and better and better under your leadership like never before. 4 things came to me, and let me state it and we'll close. Number one, it came strong to me that we need to develop strong love for God. Love for God. Number 2, love for country. Number 3, love for people. Number 4, we need a national development plan. We need a national development agenda, a national vision. China has 100 years vision. India, 100 years vision. Dubai, 100 years vision. Ghana, our motherland. Where is our vision? Where is our agenda? All that under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama, a national agenda and a development plan will be established that compels all stakeholders, irrespective of your tribe, your religion, your background, and your political party, that you are compelled by constitution to follow that agenda, that our money, cocoa, oil, and all that we have, our resources, gold, will be channeled towards one common goal, the development of Ghana. Mr. President, your presidency this time around and this mandate is not for you nor us. It's for our children's children. It's for generation yet unborn. So, Mr. President, make a difference. Set the agenda. Reset the economy and this nation.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, Director.
Duncan Williams.
Of course.
As a powerful message.
Yeah.
Na ano din, but then no all kasano.
Yeah.
Me tete nsem bebre, but baby amani GS say so many be ye. Na mrantie ne mabawa. Yentu mirikan kase e ko bi man so akwa akobre.
Yabi.
Ya me chon tiase.
Yen ko pay yedi o amono ne.
Me say samano ne de sadie nara. Entu wan kasa wo man mu.
Na Director, on say o hwe nkwan. Etafre won say chi say eche won say yemda.
Oh,
ensida.
E di so man na ye yankie ntu kwan.
Director, asem ni nyina no.
But aho kire wo man mu nti.
Of course.
Emrante ne obi a wo wie nursing training a o ye adwuma. Na nurses for no bebre experience an ko so mo ko man mu ye adwuma ma ye.
Yeah.
But omo de ni nyina tu kwan. Omo ko hemre wa.
Aho kire kom Director, I agree. A very powerful message. Director, Adia Bakwa, okay, Adia Bakwa, Emma, such messages, yet to me, Gnoni. Director, in the first place, Ghana high one. Yeah. Yen says, I will share your population now. Or more believe in religion, over 90%. Yeah. A Christopher and Cramofo, any Abosum for Director, or me religious believers. And it is almost a some edidia. That is almost Yanko Pondi. Director, into all more Yamini or Ghana, or me a kitty cra. If you own shadow who will be. And the director say, Yamidi dia. Natural say, yen to me ignore me. It is side messages. Director, say we are Christian. We are coming now see. Ujidio Yanko Pomun says, and be say, ba, you have to agree with these messages. Now they are come apart. Director, I try to be a young comshe. Oh, but as somebody say, I drink a show trim. And a semi yama wakumamono, and on a pianist walk. No, sir, and someone would do the idea. I saw for now, Gidio, John Mahama said, Obey my Ghana ye. Director, say, oh, dear, Mpire in Sama Okaya. I saw for a person or more catcher Ghana for indirectly say, or when you know, President Mamma disorder obey Ghana ye. But Sadi was running. Director, say, oh, money in any deal, Mua, and a risky. Director. Adia bakwa Saudi no Ghana for be the shemu wa 2016 now don kwa Akuffo of course right Saudi no and on disappoint ye asem ni nyina no say amanfo ni nyina nya a lot of trust say adia we obi antimi agese wo tintina wo na obetimi na omo nyina ka it's up to you say wo kwanya bofa so obehye wo niam afa at the moment ya right obe me target no obe be enemy to them obe ye omotamfo but say boko na o hit target na right you become a millennium legend right centuries over centuries udi bedo ho a omunya udi boda right enkomo a wodi obe say okakere ye say mampani John Mahama ene betumi ahyehye agenda bi dia to say Ghana yen developmental plan for the next 100 years is okay in Nkoma. Or say China 100 years plan. India will be, Dubai will be. Ghana ni bi. Or GDSM Mampani John Mahama any beti ma ye biato. Na oya emfa hone political party awo. Or kwana Mampani for frokra ba. Ye beye mradi ye sikon ya untimi sesa plan no. Nti obi aba asaf na no bi so right. Ye e ka kire nyina say asofo fo no GDE bi say Mampani Mahama any nim direction na eye. Ye was Ghana ko. And to me say otwa direction to homa yi say this is the direction was your first one. It is say ofri aban mu na okotena nkyempo a that should be the direction nyina ye be headed towards. Right edura bia yenye fair. Say yenya Mampani na yesusu say Mampani ni ideas ne die e be develop Ghana. Die e be matima mu for ye ho atoya. Na yesusu say because ye ntumi sesa ye 2 terms no e mo bi nko more than that ye pass 20 yenye ni sa but I agree with them. And ye build a plan. Okay. Ye many panisha plan into ho. Enti wa obeba no. Oba betwaso. Oba betwaso sa pepepe. Na ye supervise it. But say ochia. Ye be you afra kunya. And also ebe yiro man yi. Right. Sa MPP ni NDC no. Obi a person e de gini din. Assembly di NDC eye sese no. MPP so oba. Ono so de ne de eba. Right. Eno ntina enei. Constitutional Review Committee ebe review constitution say nyani me say mra bebre ho a wontimi mfa wonsanka say Mampani say or quote more than 2 terms say obi say ya to about 4 years aso me de me pen 4 years me 5 years me si emra ne nkyere saa bi na MPP NDC wontimi mu ani mu mra no so enti say wuti o nkomo ya in their minds no o ma dwe kire o say Mampani no can build Ghana in a proper way nti yen tenase yen set it up na yen build a target but adeba kwa mo gire say we can do that and say okay sa National Prayer and Thanksgiving Day no Honorable Alexander Kwame na Afenyomakins or your present e wo ho e ko kind scriptures e tufo e preach ye nti e say we can come together as a country na ya agree on one common goal one common target na ya force say you be hit that in the coming years the right away there say very good but yen hwe say enko 9 days wonder but ye bomb play ye hwie no yen koda o bomb play na koda e te say o yefunu ye o ya na o de yefunu ye de dru at srasra ofusu no waja Akuffo mfaso maso adwuma ene wase ye nti no atofo asemo adwuma na sidi na asofo ne ka no atofo ase anya adwuma sidi no instabilize adwuma na o so mo ye ya se de ya sere nyame ho odin akase ye de adwuma ne begu fom akase adwuma ne de o mo ye dada de nyame be ya ma ya ne se mo atorentem ntoye finance minister benya hoden gold board benya hoden omo ko 2 gold o benya obi smoke gold benya na kire de nya me be ya maye no afi yen saka sika na ye make good use of it eno ano no
ma be je nsomram na onfa kakra ento so na yenko anim yes abigi finance na yenko aha abigi na boko de
sina ma nyamya do me ho de papa
I say national thanksgiving and prayers and say ayedi akwakogu but then mampani din sembepre and atuda o say ono ankasa mu no yenhodo na countable quick one yenwamu e
sina ma mencha hefo se Ghana for o man to aba ngukwa because o mutu aba ma o man peni a o kan kwe
ade
o man peni o tika chan se me o man ne mla me so nche o man ne mla se me wiase ka mun fra me na mu same sika no ba bia hye
kwase
aso yenya obi a o twam o antime anya bi na do antime anya bi
na we na do beto mu say
give me say example na me de kire o na do antime anya bi anya wonim nyame ne ye o mampeni Mahama sa sta onko tena kire no hwia bibi na omba boye anya sa ba bia o man ne ko no
kwasem
enkanye sanka ba bia na enko na ko ejempa Mahama ko tena kire o e fa dise do on kanokore
e fat
e fa dise do on kanokore ba bia woji Ghana e ko no fa se mampeni nyina ba ye na ye ne se yo ka Ghana kan nye se ne ya wo ahokire
o de Ghana kwai
na obi a wotumi di Ghana ko na chi
wana de Ghana
ma nanadu o mampeni Mahama o de Ghana ko na chi
o de Ghana ko na chi ene se o man na say
da bi en say de tell de ko na chi ni say nanadu de na dollar ko na nim
okay
patro ko na nim patro dollar ba na chi patro ba na chi bibia ye boto cement na ko na nim anani na ba fo
okay matu ase
me o ti de me kan so enti Mahama ade wo ye wutna se wo se wo boda baso na wo hede o ma na wo bompa ye Mahama se nyame mani nyansa ne ndie enkwatentena obetuma boa ma ye mabuna ye ni hwe no nyame ma obiebie adwuma na o mai ne yetimi ayi adwuma susu na ye je kro no aye bebo no
ada wo kro no
da bi se bebre na nye no obi anu ya ye kwachi obi
eze wana ne konfo
da bi o me aja sen aye example na make
matuas enti amanfo se Mahama kra na eka sei na wa yiu se be ye adwuma
be yo ase
the point is
ya ye chiwa ya be yo de oso no onso nche o mane mela aye no kra se ti yiu se o ye penima kro ne mela ana wo ye wo he no kwa kro ne mela wo he no onso nche kro ne mela o man peni so nche o mane mela nti Mahama e ka se ya wo nipa na wo ye yiu continue no so ba ye de also ye careful ti mo hu se man peni ne ni prepare se ne peso wo be wiade no ba chew because no enka se mo de waye se me edrum maybe na de achi aba metna seka tani so to me ka we ya se o si ye friend ne ebusa na ampa Mahama ya de anya wo se ebusa no na mom yes Mr. Mahama we na me de sere no
se
Mr. no se o ka se o man ono kra on so nche o man mera o man wiade pa no na Mahama onyiro no nche o mumai
za
yesika na kodi nkamo
na hwane
oh bebre me hia say Mahama atime kansa no on friend nanado no on busa nanado say de nanado on friend na man batnasi no kan sam ama ye hu sam Mahama on your friend mu on friend nanado on ma on friend nanado no mo musa na say nanado o ba no ya bo bo che du san wo se na wo boy ne wo di ye den
na se Mahama so oba 2012 no ni abobusia du sei onu so bo bi kan won so de ye dai
akwatna se kirechirem wa wie ye nana
ekwotiremu e
I be before friend no I want santro nya nyanim ama ne tna se kirese
mau
o kire o kan ama o kire
nya no kura
wo se asambe na akata aye no kwa asama mi kai o kire se bi na o de aye Master the boy, a bit of the aya fellow hospital. I don't know, just and the year now. 8 years now, what part can I see? On my boom, quite a word, near person, will off 1 year or the person. Oh, my young God, send another, you know, I failure. I was here in the jail. So you're not to say Mahamadian and what's that? Oh, yeah, on Fabunya, Bomurbo, Yambus, and so much classic. And yes, I oh money, I just no money, your first kind of son, you could in Sakwa. Right, yeah, Mahama, so here we are. When we are me and Casamet, my demonstration, some Mahama, uncle 3 times. Uncle 10 times, no uncle. because to say ni ma e kokore de ayaya mu say nyankopon ni Mahama magana because any say omampanyi obotuma agira badom ka nokore sei da akwa bi mai bia o twam na sen hwe de obotuma agira ho on 11 kwa wawia 11 sika nyina yabusa sa onya nkwanta covenant yabusa sa o maya nkwanta wantumi anya nkyere omo de mumusa
ese when so dwene ho say no the John Dramani Mahama de aba ne say holiday no say bia holiday ne si Monday a esi Tuesday esi Wednesday esi Thursday a ye be shift holiday na ko Friday into Friday Saturday Sunday 3 days na ye de be gi ani
what say a good idea
za
a good idea what you say
we say na good idea
yes
and also just say
aya adwempa
good idea
yes I just say aya adwempa tie say esim kan ane da be ne brother ka o se nkulani na ja tenafie no si there be Friday there esia omukọ Friday na no omukọ atna Saturday yanko school Sunday yanko school Monday ni yanko school aya adwempa me see papa we de minim de oyem yo Nana Mahama, minim de jano o wi me kuma sa min tiase.
Na sa o se 2016 o to abetia.
Me fire no nyesa me to aba me ka no kure me fire Mahama.
2020 kura o to abetia.
Me tia no.
Na 24 na minim.
No de o kan. 24 nya o tere. So obi anim, se obi anim sa 24 de. Aya ala na me di na chi. Nti me nya bias. Nti no kure da wonim sa ala de. Minya bias wa ala na chi.
Wa kan grow.
Say ba ala na medina chi no. Minya bias say medina. Medina chi na ma friend.
Say na Mahama.
Oh, na sentia me ka say ne. Si me na ma me di me gala card na. Si edo aye say adane ya to aba Mahama. Because am paliam see ya me na ma wa say me gala card me di shembotom. Ya du ba bia say ane de yan san to aba fufro ne to aba me to aba Mahama. Because only 24 de me to aba ma Alan. Go Alan me papa na me dina chi. Enti man to ama nature se me bias.
Okay.
So what you say? Enti aye sanity. Sinama na Mahama de Nyankopon hira ne pa. Name appointees no. Appointees no.
Appointees.
When you careful.
Appointees.
Mama Mahama ni ansensi from that.
Okay.
So Mama Mahama sensi from ma. Pray you the more fast organ have. Appointees no. When you careful.
Sinama. Yebwana. Awusha yeko ebesa babiem. Aka efo nyina.